Italian olive oil aru bhejor gunere সমৃদ্ধ Jack olive oil body oil.
Home Minister Amit Shah holds high-level meeting on Manipur, reviews security situation. Home Minister Shah to also hold detailed meeting tomorrow. Top security officials, GOC Spear Corps Lieutenant General Abhijit S. Pendarkar, CRPF DG Anish Dayal Singh rush to Imphal to take stock of situation. National People's Party withdraws support from Chief Minister N. Biren Singh led Manipur government. State government under Biren Singh has failed to resolve crisis, says NPP. Ready to step down, says Manipur Congress MLAs, if Prime Minister Modi does not take decisive steps to resolve crisis. Demands Chief Minister N. Biren Singh to seek all-party meet in Delhi with Prime Minister Modi. Speculations rife on possibility of BJP MLAs stepping down in Manipur. Several MLAs to return from New Delhi today. Pressure mounts on Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi on maiden tour of Nigeria conferred Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger by President Bola Tinubu. Prime Minister Modi assures to highlight priorities of Global South.
Evening Prime is brought to you by
Yamaha, Call of the Blue, Indian Super League, Let's Football,
and
Patanjali Dant Kanti, Full Fresh.
We start the bulletin with the big breaking story on the Manipur crisis. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has reviewed the security situation in Manipur in a high-level meeting held in the national capital this evening. As per inputs, Shah chaired the all-important meeting in the presence of senior officials of the Home Ministry as well as security agencies. Besides, Union Home Minister Amit Shah will also be holding a detailed meeting over the prevailing situation in the conflict-hit state tomorrow. So that is the big breaking news coming in at this point in time. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has reviewed the security situation in Manipur in a high-level meeting held in the national capital this evening. As per inputs, Home Minister Shah chaired the all-important meeting in the presence of senior officials of the Home Ministry as well as security agencies. Besides, Union Home Minister Amit Shah will also be holding a detailed meeting over the prevailing situation in the conflict-hit state tomorrow. Earlier, of course, the Union Home Minister cancelled his scheduled rallies in Maharashtra for the day. Reports had come in that Home Minister Shah had cancelled his rallies in Maharashtra due to the ongoing unrest in Manipur. Shah was scheduled to address poll rallies in Nagpur and Vidarbha today. However, those were cancelled and Home Minister Shah left for New Delhi soon afterwards and then chaired this crucial review meeting on the Manipur scenario. Of course, earlier as well, the MHA had taken cognizance of the security situation in Imphal and the rest of Manipur. And today, there were, of course, speculations that Home Minister Shah will be reviewing this situation personally, and that is exactly what he has done. And following this, there is also a very high possibility that the Union Home Minister will chair another detailed meeting on the Manipur situation tomorrow. And we have more breaking news coming in from Manipur amidst the prevailing crisis in the state. The NPP, which is a coalition partner of the BJP, has withdrawn support from the N. Biren Singh-led government. The decision has been taken, stating that the present Manipur government under the leadership of N. Biren Singh has completely failed to resolve the crisis and restore normalcy in the conflict-hit state. A letter signed by NPP Chief and Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma mentioned. The letter withdrawing support to the N. Biren Singh government has been addressed to BJP National President JP Nadda. Besides, the NPP also conveyed its deep concern over the prevailing law and order situation, mentioning that the situation has only deteriorated and it has led to the loss of innocent lives. At present, the NPP has 7 MLAs in the Manipur Assembly. The 7 NPP MLAs who have withdrawn support to the N. Biren Singh government are Sheikh Nurul Hassan, Khuraijam Loken Singh, Irengbam Nalini Devi, Thongam Shanti Singh, M. Rameshwar Singh, N. Kaisi and Janghemlung Panme. So that is another big breaking news at this point in time, as amidst the prevailing crisis in the state, the NPP, which is a coalition partner of the BJP, has withdrawn support from the Biren Singh-led Manipur government. The decision has been taken, stating that the present Manipur government under the leadership of Biren Singh has completely failed to resolve the crisis and restore normalcy in the state. A letter signed by NPP National President and Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma stated. The letter withdrawing support to the Biren Singh government has been addressed to BJP National President JP Nadda. Besides, the NPP also conveyed its deep concern over the prevailing law and order situation, mentioning that the situation has only deteriorated and this has led to the loss of innocent lives. At present, the NPP has 7 MLAs in the Manipur Assembly, and the 7 NPP MLAs who have withdrawn support to the Biren Singh government are Sheikh Nurul Hassan, Khurejam Loken Singh, Irengbam Nalini Devi, Thongam Shanti Singh, M. Rameshwar Singh, N. Kaisi and Janghem Lung Panme. Our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain, joins us over the phone line at this point in time for more details. So, Wasbir, of course, on one hand, while Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister, is held a very crucial meeting to review the situation in Manipur, on the other hand, pressure just keeps on building up on Chief Minister Biren Singh as the NPP has now withdrawn support from the Manipur state government. Your take on the development so far, Wasbir?
Yes, Raunak, these are major developments taking place in Manipur in the wake of a complete failure in the law and order situation in the state, particularly the rampaging mobs attacking, vandalizing and burning houses of several ministers right in the heart of capital Imphal yesterday. Following that, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who was on an election campaign tour in Maharashtra, he was already in Maharashtra. He cancelled 4 public rallies, as we have been reporting, and rushed back to New Delhi today. And he held a crucial review meeting. Present in that meeting, Raunak, this is the big breaking story. Present in that meeting was Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan, the Director Intelligence Bureau Tapan Deka, and all the heads of the paramilitary forces, except, of course, the CRPF DG Anish Dayal Singh, who was rushed by Union Home Minister Amit Shah to Imphal, to Manipur, and he has since arrived in Manipur. Now, in this meeting that was presided over by Union Home Minister Amit Shah, right after arriving New Delhi from Maharashtra, in that meeting, present were the Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan, the Director of the Intelligence Bureau Tapan Deka, the heads of all the paramilitary forces were present. And after that meeting, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, according to sources, have directed the concerned paramilitary heads and security agencies to take all possible steps necessary to restore a semblance of order in Manipur. And significantly, Union Home Minister Amit Shah is going to hold a detailed review meeting once again tomorrow. So now these back-to-back meetings coming up as far as Manipur is concerned indicates that the center finally has decided to take things in control, take things in their hands, because it has been a very long rope given to the state authorities to tackle the situation. Now that the state government has completely failed to restore law and order in the state, even the people have completely lost faith in the ability of the state government in Manipur to deal with the emerging situation. And that exactly is the reason why hundreds of protesters, thousands of protesters got to the streets in Manipur yesterday. They vandalized, arsoned and burned down property belonging to ministers. They attacked ministers' homes, burned down cars, burned down furniture, and vandalized at least 6 to 7 ministers' homes, official residences, including private residences. Now, the private residence of Chief Minister Biren Singh was completely vandalized, and it was burnt also. That's what we have been reporting since yesterday evening and during the morning hours today. Now, the meeting that was presided over by the Home Minister, the review meeting, has come in the backdrop of this escalating tension. Of course, the immediate trigger for the people coming out onto the streets in Manipur was the killing of 6 hostages by armed men from the hills. That is the prime reason why the people came out on the streets. These were 6 men. The 6 people who were taken hostage were 3 women and 3 children, including a 10-month-old infant, a 2.5-year-old boy, and an 8-year-old girl, apart from 3 women. So they were mercilessly killed. They were brutally murdered, and their bodies were stuffed in gunny bags, and the bodies were recovered by a combined security force search team. The moment the news trickled in about the recovery of the bodies of the 6 hostages, which were taken by armed men, had kidnapped them from their home in the Boro Bekra area in Jiribam district on Monday. That is the day when 10 Mar village volunteers were killed in a shootout with security forces in the Jiribam area. Following that, armed men from the hills, they abducted 6 people, 3 women and 3 children, and their bodies were found on Friday. Following that, the tension escalated since Saturday, that is yesterday, and led to the rampaging mobs burning homes, attacking, targeting ministers and MLAs of the ruling combined. So this is the backdrop. And today, another fast-paced development was the NPP is the first alliance partner of the coalition in Manipur withdrawing support to the Biren Singh government. There were 7 MPP MLAs have withdrawn support. This is not going to impact as far as numbers are concerned, but symbolically, this is a very big development that they have withdrawn support. They've expressed no confidence in the government of N. Biren Singh, and that is the reason why the NPP in Manipur has withdrawn support. In fact, the decision to withdraw support was intimated to the BJP by the NPP National President Conrad Sangma. NPP National President Conrad Sangma had written a letter to BJP National President JP Nadda informing that the NPP was left with no option but to withdraw support to the Biren Singh government in the wake of its failure to deal with the law and order situation in Manipur and its failure to protect lives and property of people in the state. So this is the ground on which the NPP has withdrawn support. Of course, the NPP has been mulling to withdraw support from a very long time now, but there was no consensus among the 7 MLAs as far as this withdrawal is concerned. But now, after what happened yesterday, after unruly scenes were witnessed on the streets on yesterday, the defiant mob attacking ministers and MLAs in the state, the NPP finally took the decision to snap ties with the Biren Singh government and withdraw support to the coalition. Now it's left to be seen whether the other political alliance partners of the BJP in the state comes up with any such action or not. Some of the other alliance partners include the Naga People's Front, that is the NPF and the JDU. These are some of the alliance partners of the BJP in Manipur. Now, another big development in Manipur is the Congress demanding that the chief minister should seek an appointment with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and press for an all-party meeting to be held in New Delhi. Now, the Congress in Manipur is saying that president's rule is not a solution. Indirectly, the Congress in Manipur wants that the government should be dissolved and fresh elections should be called in Manipur. That is what the Congress in Manipur is hinting at. On the whole, a very, very brisk political developments in Manipur in the wake of an extremely deteriorating law and order situation, Raunak.
Absolutely. And with the massive protest seen in Imphal yesterday and now with the NPP pulling out, clearly time is running out for Chief Minister N. Biren Singh to do something decisive.
Well, yes, Biren Singh has been in the dock, has been pushed to the wall actually, because that was clear yesterday when the mobs started attacking. The first target of attack was MLA Imo Singh, who incidentally happens to be his own son-in-law. So after that, several ministers after ministers' homes were attacked. But the state authorities, they failed to swing into action, or rather did not swing into action, because they were aware that the emotions were running high among the people over the murder, over the killing of the 6 Meitei hostages. So this is the backdrop. So the state government has been pushed to the wall. Particularly, Biren Singh had not much of an option yesterday. Of course, quite late after the mob started vandalizing, the situation was going out of control. The state authorities took the basic steps of imposing the entire Imphal Valley under curfew. Curfew was imposed and the internet was banned. Of course, in this situation, these are some of the basic administrative measures which any administration can take, and even that was delayed for several hours. only late in the evening this decision was taken and the order came out that Imphal Valley was put under curfew and the internet was suspended. Now, of course, in the past, Biren Singh has demonstrated his uncanny ability to emerge from critical situations because he has been facing this situation over the last 18 months. He has been emerging from one crisis to another. Now it is left to be seen whether he emerges unscathed from this crisis as well.
Absolutely. Pressure just keeps on mounting on the Biren Singh government. Thank you very much, Wasbir Hussain, for all those details. So back-to-back big developments as far as Manipur is concerned, viewers. While on one hand, Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired a crucial review meeting to take stock of the situation in the trouble-torn state in New Delhi. On the other hand, the NPP, which is a coalition partner of the BJP, has pulled out from the Biren Singh government in Manipur, saying that they have failed the people of the state miserably and they have lost faith in the Biren Singh government. And meanwhile, Editor-in-Chief Wasbir Hussain earlier spoke to NPP Vice President Y. Joykumar Singh on the big political development just a short while back. Let's listen in.
I am now joined by Mr. Joykumar Singh, the Vice President of the National People's Party. Mr. Joykumar Singh, finally, the NPP has withdrawn support to the Biren Singh government in Manipur.
Yes, in fact, I think in this evening we have withdrawn these things. We are these things. That's true. Yeah.
All the 5 MLAs, that means, have withdrawn support. So,
in fact, it is. This is the withdrawal is this. Konat has written a letter to JP Neda intimating that because of this deteriorating situation, etc. Listen, he has sent that letter. We have just issued and we have just taken it out. The internet is not working, so it took some time. If you give a little more time, I can read out the letter of this mission. But anyway, the fact is that we don't support to the Biren Singh led BJP government in the state of Manipur because of the latest development that has taken place. Has gone out of control completely from the control of the administration.
Right. You are saying that NPP National President Mr. Conrad Sangma has written a letter to the BJP National President Mr. JP Nadda expressing the decision, intimating the decision of withdrawal of support.
Yes, very much.
This letter was sent today.
In fact, we just received it about 20-30 minutes back, and as you know, that internet is not working, so it was sent with the email. And so it took some time. We have just been able to receive it, and we are announcing it now. And so, in fact, the presence, I'll be giving a press conference regarding that. Yes.
Right. Mr. Joykumar Singh, thank you very much for speaking to Northeast Live.
Like the inverted image? Get the real picture.
वात पित्त कफ को जो करता है नित्य खंड खंड, अशुद्धता का भाव भी इसको न छू सके कभी। ये जीवनीय शक्ति है, इसमें न अतिशयोक्ति है। आयुर्वेद का ये सार है, आरोग्य का प्रकाश है। ये दिव्य है, अमूल्य है, पतंजलि च्यवनप्राश है।
মুরসাল যেন কবিতা, কারণ ইয়াৰ চিৰ সংগী ইটালিয়ান অলিভ অইল আৰু ভেষজৰ গুণেৰে সমৃদ্ধ জেক অলিভ অইল বডি অইল।
কবিতাৰ দৰে চালে জগাই তোলে মনত নতুন সুৰ। প্ৰতিগৰাকী মাকৰ এটাই প্ৰিয় বস্তু সোৱাদেৰে পূৰ্ণ কিন্তু স্বাস্থ্যকৰ পেট ভৰাই খোৱা খাদ্য মাৰ আশীৰ্বাদৰ প্ৰতিগৰাকী মাকৰে ভৰসা মাতৃ স্নেহেৰে ভৰা পতঞ্জলি বিশুদ্ধ গৰু গাখীৰৰ ঘিউ
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m. Don't like the inverted image, get the real picture.
All right, we have more breaking news coming in from Manipur at this point in time. GOC of the Indian Army Spear Corps, Lieutenant General Abhijit S. Pendarkar, has arrived in Manipur this evening. Soon after his arrival in Manipur amidst the tense situation, GOC Lieutenant General Pendarkar proceeded to the army headquarters located at Lemakong, where in all likelihood he will be taking a first-hand account of the prevailing situation. As per inputs, GOC Lieutenant General Abhijit Pendarkar may attend a high-level security meeting which is likely to be held tomorrow. Inputs further suggest that the meeting might be held after getting necessary directives from Union Home Minister Amit Shah. However, a confirmation on this big development is still awaited. So another big breaking news as far as Manipur is concerned. GOC of the Indian Army Spear Corps, Lieutenant General Abhijit S. Pendarkar has arrived in Manipur this evening. Soon after his arrival, amid the tense situation, the Lieutenant General Pendarkar proceeded to the army headquarters located at Lemakong, where in all likelihood he will be taking a first-hand account of the prevailing situation. As per inputs, the GOC may attend a high-level security meeting which is likely to be held tomorrow. Inputs further suggest that the meeting might be held after getting necessary directives from Union Home Minister Amit Shah. However, a confirmation on this big development is currently awaited. And meanwhile, CRPF DG Anish Dayal Singh has arrived in Troubletown, Manipur this afternoon. The CRPF DG rushed to the state after Union Home Minister Amit Shah ordered him to visit the state and take stock of the ground situation. It may be mentioned here that the centre had dispatched 20 companies of CRPF to the state a few days back in view of the escalating situation in the state. And meanwhile, security forces carried out flag march in Imphal this evening. These are the fresh visuals of the flag march conducted by the security forces, courtesy our colleague Lucky Boy Singh, who is on ground zero, bringing to us these visuals of the flag march carried out as part of the steps taken to ensure law and order by the forces. Of course, this comes in the wake of the widespread protests that turned very volatile last evening in capital Imphal, and following this, security forces are leaving no stone unturned, leaving nothing to chance, and security has been heightened as a flag march is being conducted by security forces.
There you can see the visuals of a CRPF convoy moving.
Right now there's a flag march by the combined security forces in Imphal, and as you can witness right now, CRPF, Manipur Police and Indian Army vehicles were seen at the streets of Imphal. Various Casper's vehicles has been used in the flag march by the combined team, and yes, we can also see CRPF convoy, Indian Army convoy, Manipur Police, and led by our Director General.
There you can see the visuals of a CRPF convoy moving.
Right now,
All right, my colleague Lucky Boy Singh joins us over the phone line from Imphal for all the latest updates. So, Lucky, clearly the security forces are leaving absolutely nothing to chance following the widespread protests that were seen in Imphal yesterday. So, flag marches are being conducted by the forces on the streets of Imphal today. Tell us more on how is the security situation looking like in the capital today, Lucky.
Yes, Ronak. In the capital city of Imphal, right now, there were heavy deployment of security forces, and CRPF have been seen in every street. And yes, Manipur Police is also deployed. And yes, particularly at the BJP office and the Chief Minister's Secretariat and Raj Bhavan. These are the three particular locations which have high protected security. And yes, our Director General of Police have flag march a convoy of security forces towards Imphal Kangchup Road, Imphal Airport Road. And yes, the situation presently at the Imphal city is just calm right now, and there were relay hunger strike organized by various people at various locations. And yes, protests were carried out. Sit-in protests were carried out at various localities, but there is no further escalation of violence. But yes, there were some tension at Bishnupur, at Bishnupur, at the residence of Moirang Assembly Constituency. Yes, today, as per the report of today, yes, the angry mob, the red mob have attacked and vandalized the RSS office at Imphal East, RSS training center at Imphal East. Ronak.
Right. So, Lucky, clearly, the situation still very tense, and of course, the security forces not taking any chances. So, besides the flag marches, what other steps that have been taken by the security forces to ensure order is maintained in Imphal, Lucky?
Yes, Ronak, as imposed by the district administration. So, police has been conducting fixing and checking at various locations as yesterday itself, and in today's afternoon too, some angry mob who have been trying to attack or vandalize residents of various MLAs and ministers in Manipur. So now security forces are conducting fixing and checking at various locations, but they have been protecting the three locations particularly. And yes, as of now, from the side of district administration, they were order for the general public not to make groups or not to come out in the street as SRP has been imposed. But yes, we could see some shops were open as we could not witness greater violence like yesterday. So shops were open right now, and Imphal city is right now calm as security forces have took over the control from any escalation of violence and any tension. Ronak.
Right. Lucky, also very quickly, has there been any untoward incident reported from Imphal today? Because we know that up until the afternoon, things were pretty calm and, there were no further incidents reported since the morning today. So is it still the case, or has there been any untoward incident reported?
Ronak, there was an attempt by the red mob to vandalize, to burn the residence of MLA K. Robindro at Mayang Imphal Assembly Constituency. That is the only incident that occurs in Manipur. There were security forces have been fired tear gas shells, smoke bombs, live rounds towards the mob to disperse. And this is the major violence or tension that erupted in Imphal city. And the next is the vandalizing of RSS training center at Imphal East. This is the only two incidents that occurs in the state for today.
All right. Lucky Boy Singh, thank you very much for all those updates, and do keep us up to speed with all further developments.
like the inverted image? Get the real picture.
পতঞ্জলি কচ্চি ঘানি বিশুদ্ধ সৰিয়হৰ তেলত বিশুদ্ধতাৰ তীব্ৰতা এনেকুৱা যি লৈ আহে চকুলৈ পানী আৰু যেতিয়া পৰিবেশন কৰা হয় তেতিয়া সকলোৰে মুখলৈ আহে পানী সোৱাদ আৰু বিশুদ্ধতাৰ সংযোগ পতঞ্জলি কচ্চি ঘানি সৰিয়হৰ তেল
ये पेंट नहीं पेंट प्लस है दीवारें इजीली साफ कर लो जर्म्स की तुम बैंड बजा लो विद ब्यूटी गो
Japanese technology बनाए मेरे घर को
साफ प्लस सेफ
প্ৰতিগৰাকী মাকৰ এটাই প্ৰিয় বস্তু সোৱাদেৰে পূৰ্ণ কিন্তু স্বাস্থ্যকৰ পেট ভৰাই খোৱা খাদ্য মাৰ আশীৰ্বাদৰ প্ৰতিগৰাকী মা কৰে ভৰসা মাতৃ স্নেহেৰে ভৰা পতঞ্জলি বিশুদ্ধ গৰু গাখীৰৰ ঘিউ
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime every day at 7 p.m. Don't like the inverted image? Get the real picture. Don't like the inverted image? Get the real picture. News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime every day at 7 p.m.
We continue with all the updates from Manipur. Amidst the volatile situation in the state, the Congress leadership has said that all MLAs of the party are ready to step down along with the ruling MLAs if Prime Minister Narendra Modi does not take any decisive step to resolve the crisis in the state that has been lingering on for more than a year. Briefing the media, former Manipur Chief Minister and Congress Legislature Party leader Okrami Bobi Singh said that the party MLAs will not hesitate to step down if such a situation arises. According to the former Manipur Chief Minister, remaining as MLAs in the assembly has no significance if the crisis remains unresolved. Furthermore, Bobi Singh said that Chief Minister Biren Singh must raise the issue of the ongoing conflict in the state directly with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and also have direct talks with the latter. Bobi Singh further urged the Prime Minister to take necessary steps and resolve the conflict without any further delay. Also, the Congress leader alleged that the double-engine government at the centre and Manipur has failed to secure the law and order situation. Not just this, Bobi Singh alleged that the constitutional machinery in the state has totally failed.
And law and order, both centre and the state, this double-engine government, and also due to collapse of the constitutional machineries in the state. What is happening here to this stage, it has already been reached. We never expected even killing of infant children, less than 1 year old, women, irrespective of any caste, creed, religion. It is highly condemnable. And also we appeal to this present state government, particularly Chief Minister Mr. Biren Singh, it should immediately seek appointment of Honorable Prime Minister along with opposition member. as soon as on the arrival of Honorable Prime Minister from the foreign trip, we would like to meet. This is our demand for last so many months. But till today, I don't know whether he can seek appointment or not. It is up to him. And then we will meet Honorable Prime Minister and will give ultimatum. Please resolve our Manipur problem without further delay. Otherwise, we will take a final view along with ruling MLAs and opposition MLAs anytime. If they are not listened to shape Manipur, what is the meaning of being a member of the assembly? We will resign along with the ruling MLAs anytime, any moment, if they are not listened. Particularly Honorable Prime Minister is not listen what we appeal, what we request. This is only these 2 points.
You said that from your side, from opposition side, it's very clear right from the beginning that you are even ready to step down if and when required. But so far, there is a pressure upon all the elected representatives, particularly about the ruling parties, to show some concrete step or to show their willingness to even step down. What would you like to say?
No, without any reason, we have been elected with the mandate of the electorate, that is voter of the respective assembly constituency, without any reason. We have already mentioned inside the house also, outside the house also, if at all necessary, when we resign, this present crisis or present problem we will resolve. Anytime we are ready to resign. So without any reason, we are not foolish. If in the interest of the nation, interest of the state, when we resign, this present crisis will be resolved. Then we are ready any moment, any time to resign. But otherwise, the responsibility of this government, as I have already mentioned, this is due to the failure of the law and order, both center and this present state government, and also completely break down constitutional machineries of the state government. This is their responsibility. They cannot be avoided.
This is Aniruddha from Republic TV. So my question is, there has been a growing demand for the Chief Minister's resignation even from his own cabinet, and also there has been a demand for PR in the state of Manipur. What is the view of the Congress party in this regard, regarding the first question, the Chief Minister's resignation, as well as the demand for PR by the Kuki civil society organizations?
That is resignation and replacement, either resignation of the present incumbent chief minister or replacement of this present chief minister, Mr. Biren. This is their outlook. This is party affairs within the party of the BJP. They should have to be decided. Number two, this president imposing president rule in the state of Manipur is not advisable. People of Manipur does not like president rule.
We also have reactions from Manipur Inner Lok Sabha MP Bimol Akoijam on the present situation in the state, reacting to the Jiribam incident wherein 6 innocent civilians, including a 10-month-old infant, were killed. MP Akoijam said that the dastardly act must be considered as an act of terrorism and should be condemned internationally. Akoijam maintained that violence cannot bring a solution to any conflict.
This reported killing, I have said this is, we have crossed another stage. This is hostage taking. And killing of an infant is internationally condemnable. It will be. I have already said it. This is unacceptable and you have to pay the price for this. If you go on like this, I said already that no political demand can be resorted to this kind of an act. And I think our political leadership from different communities, including the so-called Kuki Zo, I'm using the so-called because this term has appeared recently. I would have used the word cookies. They must also come out. And they have been raising these issues. You are an MP, what have you done? You didn't condemn when the women were paraded. They're telling lies. I wrote on the national paper condemning that act. I think as a political leadership, we must not encourage violence in this order. Grievances can be discussed, can be settled peacefully. Violence is not a means. I think I'm very clear on this, but it's one of the most painful moments in my life to see that one infant and one young child of 2.5 years old. I mean, in the heat of the moment, you kill each other, which is itself is unfortunate and avoidable. But hostage taking and putting up pictures, this is nothing but an act of terrorism. It is irrespective of the community. Whoever has done it, it is condemnable. Any community who does this kind of hostage taking and killing of, cold-blooded killing of people under captivity is unacceptable. Internationally, it is unacceptable. It is not only us.
And as Manipur boils again, the focus is on how Chief Minister Biren Singh handles this fresh escalation. Will he emerge unscathed from this crisis too, like he did on multiple occasions in the last 18 months since ethnic strife began in the state on May 3rd, 2023? Speculations are rife that several BJP ministers and MLAs may step down owing to public pressure after the latest wave of violence after the recovery of 6 bodies comprising 3 women and 3 children from Jiribam. The attacks and arson on the residences of several ministers and MLAs have only compounded things and is clearly building pressure on the Manipur Chief Minister, whose private residence also came under attack last night. As people demand accountability from their representatives, reports are doing the rounds that several BJP MLAs, including ministers, may step down. However, observers are still taking this with a pinch of salt, as this is not the first time that such speculations have come to fore. Only last month, there were multiple media reports doing the rounds that as many as 19 BJP MLAs have signed a letter demanding the removal of Chief Minister Biren Singh. The letter, which garnered considerable attention, allegedly included the names of senior BJP leaders like Assembly Speaker T. Satyabrata and Minister Y. Khemchand. The MLAs had reportedly expressed concerns about the government's inability to restore peace and raised alarms about the growing pressure from their constituents to take decisive action or step down. Earlier in July 2023, amidst building pressure, Chief Minister Biren Singh had decided to step down. However, he rolled back his decision after a 6-hour-long drama when thousands of supporters, mainly women folk, convinced him to stay on. Biren Singh was headed to the Raj Bhavan on that occasion to hand over his resignation when the crowd stood in the way of his convoy. He alighted from his vehicle and tried to convince the crowd, but to no avail. As a result, the Chief Minister made a U-turn to his residence and later announced that he would continue in his post. However, with 18 months since the violence began and the latest escalation, people in the Imphal Valley are getting increasingly impatient, seeking decisive action. Pressure is also building on the BJP MLAs from the Imphal Valley to take a stand. So will some MLAs actually step down this time, as is being speculated? Or will Chief Minister Biren Singh rise like a phoenix from the ashes once again to retain his chair? Well, we will have to wait and watch. And meanwhile, the situation continues to be volatile in the Imphal Valley. Amidst the escalating situation in the state, several ministers and MLAs have been targeted by protesters. Utter chaos was witnessed on Saturday as protesters vented their anger by resorting to vandalism and large-scale arsoning at the residences of MLAs and ministers. Among them, residences of Ministers Thongam Bishwajit Singh and Govindas Konthojam were also targeted. So viewers, these are the exclusive visuals of the aftermath of vandalism at Palm Minister Thongam Bishwajit's residence last evening. MLA R.K. Imo Singh's residence was also vandalized and some parts were set on fire on Saturday. We have reactions from the caretaker of the residence. Let's take a look.
ये तो मणिपुर का आजकल जो चल रहा है ना, वो सिचुएशन हालत नहीं है ना, उसी से शुरुआत हो रहा है कि वो तो बेगुनाह से आदमी लोग जो मरा हुआ खबर मिला है ना, उसे शुरू हो गया। ये तो पता नहीं, हम भी पता नहीं, हम उसी समय वहाँ रहता था, जो एमएलए के पास रहता था, लेकिन अचानक इतना आदमी, बहुत आदमी है जो मणिपुर का सब कहाँ कोने कोने से आया है, तो कौन कहाँ से आया हम भी पता नहीं है। वो लोग आके शुरुआत हो रहा है।
क्या क्या तोड़ा घर में?
घर में तो यहाँ का जो सब चेयर और टीवी, सोफा और लग्जरी सब, और यहाँ में जो है एलसीडी का एक टीवी था वो भी तोड़ दिया। और यहाँ का ऊपर का जो ये सीलिंग का जो प्लास्टिक का जो ये ऐसा कवर है ना वो भी जल गया। हाँ, जला दिया। वो तो टेबल और सोफा का सब चीज़ें यहाँ रखता है। उसके बाद आग लगा दिया। आग लगाने से वहाँ का सब ऊपर का सब चीज़ है ना जो जल गया।
And these are the visuals of Minister Sapam Ranjan Singh's residence. Protesters stormed into the compound and smashed property inside the residence. One of them even threw a rock at the CCTV camera, damaging it in the process. And on the other hand, these are the visuals from the residence of Manipur PWD Minister Govindas Konthojam, which came under the attack of protesters. From the visuals, it can be clearly seen that protesters vandalized property and set fire to furniture in the minister's residence.
Presently, I am at Vishnupur at Ningthapur, at the residence of the BJP senior minister Govindas Konthojam's residence, and as a part of the attack that was carried out yesterday by angry mob all over the state, particularly at Valley district, the residence of the personal residence of Minister Govindas Konthojam was also affected. And as you can see at my back, all the houses have been burned, and all the properties of the minister have been burned into ashes. So right now, Bishnupur District Police is present here to investigate, and like this, there are many more ministers' residents who have been burned down in Manipur, and we will be bringing you much more update from various locations. For now, camera person Rosu, this is Lucky Lilac reporting for Notice Live from Bishnupur.
Market had been shut down. अंकिता अभी एमएलए का घर के अंदर पे अभी घर जलाया गया है.
The anger has escalated after 6 women and children. They were found dead.
This is against the humanity, against of all the religion.
Manipur once again burned.
পতঞ্জলি কচ্চি ঘানি বিশুদ্ধ সৰিয়হৰ তেলত বিশুদ্ধতাৰ তীব্ৰতা এনেকুৱা যি লৈ আহে চকুলৈ পানী, আৰু যেতিয়া পৰিবেশন কৰা হয় তেতিয়া সকলোৰে মুখলৈ আহে পানী। সোৱাদ আৰু বিশুদ্ধতাৰ সংযোগ পতঞ্জলি কচ্চি ঘানি সৰিয়হৰ তেল।
মুৰছাল যেন কবিতা, কাৰণ ইয়াৰ চিৰসংগী ইটালিয়ান অলিভ অইল আৰু ভেষজৰ গুণেৰে সমৃদ্ধ জেক অলিভ অইল বডি অইল।
কবিতাৰ দৰে চালে জগাই তোলে মনত নতুন সুৰ। বিশ্বাস কৰাৰ আগতে পৰীক্ষাটো কৰি লওঁ মেডাম।
পতঞ্জলি হানিক পৰীক্ষা কৰা হৈছে বিশ্বৰ প্ৰসিদ্ধ লেবত, আৰু পতঞ্জলি হানিয়ে পাছ কৰিছে বিশুদ্ধতাৰ 100ৰো অধিক ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেল পেৰামিটাৰ্ছ। সেইটো হৈছে মোৰ বিশুদ্ধতাৰ নায়ক
পতঞ্জলি হানি, 100ৰ ভিতৰত 100।
শুনিবলৈ পাইতো তই বোলে আলু এটা বিয়া পাতিলি।
এটা সৰুমাকে আনি লওঁ, লগতে এটা খুলকালেও ফিৰি পাৰোঁ আৰু।
ঐ বুঢ়া, এই বয়সত তোৰ প্ৰেম ৰাখছি হা?
ৰহিলা কিনো মৰম লগালি আইয়া।
ছোৱালী গম পাইছা? লাজ নাই, ছোৱালী মানে গাড়ী বাহা চাবা হা?
লা তাতে কিন্তু নদী পানীত উটি গুটি গ'ল গোটেইখিনি।
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
On to another big story now. In a significant move to strengthen diplomatic ties between Nigeria and India, President Bola Tinubu has conferred the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger award upon Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This prestigious award is Nigeria's second highest national honor, and it marks a milestone in the bilateral relations between the two nations. This marks the 17th international award conferred upon Prime Minister Modi by a foreign country. Prime Minister Modi expressed his heartfelt gratitude on receiving Nigeria's national honor.
नाइजीरिया के राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार ग्रांड कमांडर ऑफ द ऑर्डर ऑफ द नाइजर से सम्मानित किए जाने पर मैं आपका, नाइजीरिया की सरकार और लोगों का हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। मैं इस सम्मान को विनम्रता और आदर भाव से स्वीकार करता हूं और इस सम्मान को 140 करोड़ भारतवासियों और भारत नाइजीरिया की गहरी मित्रता को समर्पित करता हूं। यह सम्मान हमें भारत और नाइजीरिया के बीच स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप को नई ऊंचाई पर ले जाने के लिए प्रेरित करता रहेगा।
And meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi held a meeting with Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the presidential villa in Abuja. The two leaders reviewed the ongoing bilateral cooperation and discussed ways to further strengthen India-Nigeria strategic partnership.
Friends, भारत और नाइजीरिया के संबंध आपसी सहयोग, सद्भाव और परस्पर सम्मान पर आधारित है। दो वाइब्रेंट डेमोक्रेसीज और डायनेमिक इकोनॉमीज के रूप में हम मिलकर दोनों देशों के लोगों की भलाई के लिए काम करते रहे हैं। दोनों देशों में सामाजिक और सांस्कृतिक विविधता हमारी पहचान है, हमारी ताकत है। नाइजीरिया के रिन्यूड होप एजेंडा और विकसित भारत 2047 के बीच कई समानताएं हैं। पिछले साल राष्ट्रपति तिनुबू की भारत यात्रा से हमारे संबंधों में नया आयाम जुड़ा है। आज अपने आपसी सहयोग को और अधिक सुदृढ़ और व्यापक बनाने पर विस्तार से चर्चा की। अर्थव्यवस्था, ऊर्जा, कृषि, सुरक्षा, फिनटेक, स्मॉल एंड मीडियम स्केल एंटरप्राइजेज और सांस्कृतिक क्षेत्रों में नई संभावनाओं की पहचान की है। एक करीबी और विश्वसनीय पार्टनर के रूप में नाइजीरिया के लोगों की आवश्यकताओं के अनुरूप स्किल डेवलपमेंट और कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग पर विशेष रूप से बल दिया जाएगा।
Well, the three-nation tour scheduled from November 16th to 21st kicked off with Nigeria before Prime Minister Modi will head to Brazil to attend the G20 Leaders Summit. The trip will conclude with a historic state visit to Guyana, the first by an Indian Prime Minister in more than 50 years. And following Nigeria, Prime Minister Modi will also be visiting Brazil as part of his three-nation tour. Prime Minister Modi will be in Brazil from November 18th to 19th. Prime Minister Modi will be attending the G20 summit in Brazil as part of his visit. The Indian diaspora is expected to give a grand welcome to Prime Minister Modi.
Very important visit. I know this is going to be actually the third visit of Honorable Prime Minister. He had earlier visited Brazil in 2014 and 2019 for the BRICS summit, and this is the first visit for the G20. So there's a lot of excitement, and this excitement is also because of the successful presidency by India last year. We truly showcased our leadership, and the successful issuance of the New Delhi Declaration.
Ahmednagar market had been shut down. अंकिता अभी एमएलए का घर के अंदर पे अभी घर जलाया गया है.
The anger has escalated after 6 women and children, they were found